Afternoon, everybody. Well, have you seen the latest? It's a young mother from Jackson, Tennessee, is facing much scrutiny after they say, carried her newborn daughter down the aisle. No, she did not carry it. She attached her newborn baby, I think it was 4 weeks old, to the train of her wedding gown. There was a lot of ruffles on the train, and she placed the baby at the back, and when she walked down the aisle, kind of dragged the baby along with it. She claims the baby was very securely fastened in. What do you think about this? Good idea? Original idea? Would you have done it? You know, I think sometimes people, maybe she just didn't think the whole thing out, or maybe she did it for whatever publicity she could get, but I personally think it was a horrendous idea, a horrible idea. Anything could have happened. This baby was teeny tiny, and while the dress was beautiful, and while there was a lot of ruffles, and while the baby looked absolutely darling, laying there in that train, being on the train and being dragged down the aisle was no place for a baby. I think it would have been a better idea if she had ruffles on a lace basket or on a flowers and carried the baby down the aisle. But at the same time, a wedding is no place for a newborn baby. Somebody should have simply held the baby, and then the baby could have been in the pictures. One of my friends, this is not coming from me, of course I agree, but one of my friends said that it was ignorance at its finest, and the bitch still wore white. That's what he said, and I found that to be kind of funny. I'm sure that Shauna Carter Brooks would not find that funny. She is the bride in question. She got on her Facebook and to react to the negative comments that she received about her custom-made dress. What, Mr. Furley? Mr. Furley's got a new bone, and every time he gets a bone, he cries. Tears of joy, awesome. But anyway, this is what Shauna had to say. She said, people questioning what we do, commenting all negative and just doing the most, whatever that means. We good, though. We covered by the blood, which never loses its power. So to the media, radio, news, and whomever else wanting to talk about what we do here, here you go. Media, I see how it works, regardless of the situation or purpose. People gonna have something negative to say. She doesn't even spell it correctly, like going to. She spells it gone. People gonna have something negative to say. The answer is we do what we want, when we want, as long as Jesus on our side, everything worked out fine and gonna continue to be fine. Our 1-month-old was awake and well secured on my train. Most important, while y'all got feelings in us, we had our hearts in Christ, which covers all. So keep your mouths running, for it was just the exclusive and epic enough. We made the top blog away from the small town of Ripley, Tennessee, and the social media doing what they do, talk. So, I'm sure she loves her baby very much, and I'm sure she wanted her baby to be a part of the wedding, and it was, like I said, it was a lovely dress, but I think it was done more for media coverage, to see how far she could skirt the issue and get a lot of coverage. And she is getting a lot of coverage. Most of them have had negative comments. I think social services have been called. But to me, it's like this. I would have never done that with my child. You know, to lay your baby, especially 1-month-old, on the floor of a train of a dress, whether it's secure or not, anything could have happened. You see brides and grooms faint all the time. Or what if somebody got up and had to run out to the bathroom real quick? And they could have stepped on the baby. What if there was a rowdy child there that got out of line? And anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. And if something falls on that baby, that's sad. It's just sad. I don't think it was thought through very well. But that's just my opinion. So, Shauna Carter Brooks and her husband are certainly free to do whatever they will, but in my opinion, it was a rotten idea. So what do you think? Do you think it did no harm? Do you think it was a good idea, an original idea? Or do you think it was just kind of a crazy idea? And do you think that it was done just for the media coverage? And until next time, bye-bye.